Super Smash Bros. Is a game series that has really left an imprint on me ever since I was a kid. Until I got an Xbox when I turned 13, I really only ever knew Nintendo games. Growing up, I played Pokemon religiously, and this led to me playing games like Twilight Princess and a variety of Mario games as well. I didn't really discover the internet yet, so I wasn't even aware of the existence of Smash Bros. But one eventful night in the 5th grade, I went over to a sleepover at my friend's house, Charlie and Jack's house. Charlie has already been on the podcast, and Jack will be sometime in the near future. We'll have him on at some point. But this night started out like any other one. I was a kid who was hanging out with a bunch of his friends. What else could I ask for? It was a pretty sweet night. I still remember Charlie and Jack pulling out their brand new game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. The game opened, and we heard the iconic main theme from Nobuo Uematsu. We were hooked from the get-go. This was just so epic to us kids. The opening cinematic shows the likes of Kirby, Mario, Link, Pikachu, and more duking it out. I remember being so bewildered watching this happen. As a kid, I could barely comprehend what I was seeing. It was beautiful. Some of my favorite video game characters had gorgeous HD renders, and we could even play as them. Charlie and Jack didn't even have all the characters unlocked when we started this game up. Just some of them. So from about 7 or 8 o'clock that night, we played Brawl till about 5 o'clock in the morning. Unlocking those characters that night was just a magical feeling that, honestly, I didn't feel again until recently. I specifically remember the resounding "Who is he?" when Olimar first appeared on the screen. None of us ever knew what Pikmin was. Experiencing Smash for the first time that night was honestly just a beautiful thing. And just like that, an addict was born. I was hooked on this game from the day I picked it up. The next day, I begged my parents to buy me this game. Within the week, I eventually convinced my parents to buy me Brawl. This game was life-changing because when I put it in my Wii, I just kept on hearing that main theme that I parodied for years, and I just loved listening to it, and it kept on reminding me of what an amazing game this was. Needless to say, I played this game religiously for well over a year. I used to think I was good at this game. And obviously, how wrong I was. It was usually just a couple of us playing in my living room, and we figured that we were like the greatest people ever. Not even knowing anything about Melee or any of the Smash competitive scenes at that point either. But while playing through the Subspace Emissary, I discovered some of Nintendo's other characters within the campaign. Seeing the likes of Pokemon Trainer and Lucario in the game was enough to get young Jared excited. And honestly, this was kind of my first taste of what hype was like. This was kind of that first game that I could like really sink my teeth into, and I could discover new things that, 10-year-old me never really could even dream of, honestly. But speaking of hype, Smash is known for it. Since the early days of competitive Melee, Smash has become synonymous with its pop-offs, its shit-talking, the salt, and even some of the players' most emotional wins. Smash truly brings a unique energy out of people, something that, honestly, I don't think any other game has done to date. Now, I know for a fact that other fighting game communities have more than their fair share of hype, but seeing a last stock, last hit scenario unfold in front of you is something every single Smash fan can relate to. Smash has been known for its amazing victories like Hungrybox at EVO in these past couple of years, and even to the absolute decimation of players like the infamous Chillin' Dude and Leffen 5-0 sweep. Nothing feels better than seeing your favorite Nintendo Pro destroy the competition. And yes, I know, I did just admit that Leffen is one of my favorite Smashers. He's turned around a bit. The characters are truly the unifying factor of Smash as a game. Smash went from a celebration of Nintendo characters to a celebration of video games as a whole throughout the series' lifespan. I mean, after all, so the game started with a small 12-character roster of characters like Mario, Yoshi, Captain Falcon, Luigi, Pikachu. I mean, let's try to think about it this way, right? What other game can you see Mario, Pikachu, Cloud Strife, Solid Snake, Mega Man, and even the Wii Fit Trainer fight amongst themselves? It's incredible. Now, the newest entry in the series, Ultimate, boasts an incredible 74 playable characters at launch. That's one of, if not the biggest fighting game roster I have ever seen. For new characters, Smash reveals are known at this point to induce levels of hype that are almost unprecedented.
Oh my god! Snake! Oh my Oh my god. Oh my god.
What? No!
Oh, yes! No! What? Ah! Ah! I'm still in my dream! I'm still in my dream! I'm still in my dream! Snake! Snake! Snake!
Now, if you're a Smash fan, everybody remembers that moment when they were watching the last Smash Direct before Ultimate's release, and they saw the Piranha Plant get revealed as the first DLC fighter for the game. Now, the art of these character reveals is that they're made to take us by surprise and get us excited. Even my friend Tyler, he's from the podcast, he's a bona fide Smash hater. He hates what we do to our GameCube controllers when we're playing this game. But even he got a little excited to see when the Inklings made it in. And believe me, Tyler being one of my best friends, this dude hates Smash. It's not a show. Whenever I've talked to him about the game, he just like, ugh, he hates it. But even he got a little bit hyped when he saw the characters from one of his favorite games, Splatoon, get in the game. But realistically, the Joker release trailer is what really took the entire Smash community by surprise. Nobody, and I mean nobody, expected this to happen. Knowing that Nintendo was choosing the DLC characters, it left most of the community expecting characters like Bandana Waddle Dee, a Rabid, and like other stuff like that. Nobody ever thought Joker would realistically be in this game. But let me tell you, the Game Awards changed something for these DLC picks. This opened the floodgates for almost any character to get into Smash. Rayman? Why not? Doomslayer? Fuck yeah, personal choice. Sora? Sure. Goku and... yeah, okay, maybe not Goku. On top of the surprise of Joker, did I mention how the Persona fans felt about this?
What? 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 It's what? Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking
No
serious?
way! No! No way!
Oh my god!
No way!
No, calm down,
bro. No way! Holy shit! Are you wait? No! No!
Now, speaking of the night of the Joker reveal, this was the night that Smash Ultimate came out, and it was one of the best nights of my life, honestly. This game I was obsessing over for months was finally about to release, but that was only part of the reason why I was hyped. Me and a small handful of my friends were all super stoked for this game, so we all actually went to the midnight release at our local GameStop. We were all having the time of our lives just hanging out, eating Taco Bell, and watching the Game Awards. Now, we were all in high spirits, but later on in the night, we went to my car to sit down and watch the Game Awards over my car speakers. Now, we were just goofing around and watching the new trailers, and it was kind of tame for the most part. But next thing we know, Mortal Kombat 11 got announced, and we knew that the Game Awards had to have more in store. I mean, like, really, only one big game release announcement. They could do better than that. But then, the glitch happened.
Game of the Year announcement. Oh, whoa. What's going on? Okay.
My friend Josh saw Joker running across the screen. He started panicking. Knowing something was about to happen with Persona 5, this man was insane. Josh dubbed Persona 5 as his favorite game of all time. If not, if it's not his favorite of all time, I could be misquoting him. It's top 3. So naturally, as I'm frantically guessing what it is, Josh tells me to stay quiet. I can't stop guessing what it is. Is it something for the new Persona dancing game? A Switch port? Please God, let it be a Switch port. Then I utter the words, ha, imagine if this was Joker's reveal for Smash. Josh tells me to shut up, and then the envelope turned around, and needless to say, we popped off.
Shook! Holy fuck! Nick, Joker was in Smash. I can't do this. This is fucking insane. Josh is deceased, man.
This was one of the most pure instances of excitement I've ever felt. It took me a solid half hour to calm down, honestly. But you know what happened after that half hour? That's right. Smash Ultimate was in my hands.
Let's fucking go, boys! It's time!
we headed straight over to Jake's house to play this game. Pulling into the Jake residence at around 12:30, we pulled out our GameCube controllers and got ready for this brand new masterpiece. This is a legendary moment. How do you boys feel?
Pretty excellent, man.
It's time, Nicole. It's time. The elation I felt was nothing like I've felt in years. I haven't felt that kind of happiness and eagerness since I first opened Brawl a decade ago. A decade ago. I was 10 years old when I first got Brawl. But tonight was the night that I felt like a kid again. It was something that I needed. Long story short, last fall I was going through a hard time with school and just some other personal issues. But I was really down to the dumps for months. As nerdy as it sounds, Smash kinda got me through that. Every time I heard a leak, a new direct, anything about this game, it got me so excited. For months I was chasing that feeling. Playing Ultimate for the first time really brought that home for me. And like I was already saying, this elation is something I haven't felt in a decade. It was such a long time coming. And that's what made this game so special to me. I had an emotional and a nostalgic connection to Smash that brought me back in wanting for more ever since I got that first taste at E3 last year. Now, Smash is really a game that's followed me for years. I started playing with friends like anyone else would have, but over the past year or so, I have started religiously watching competitive Smash and can't get enough of the content creators that produce these Smash videos either. Now, do I still think I'm great at this game? No, of course not. Honestly, I'm decent at best, but that doesn't really matter for this, because Smash keeps me coming back for the highs, the lows, the characters, and that same feeling of elation I get whenever I'm playing it. And this was kind of my ode to Smash. I just wanted to thank everyone involved with the Smash community. You guys are great, and I don't know what I'd be doing without you or this game that brings us all together. So this is the beginning of a series called Life is a Game. Me and Tyler are kind of running with it. It's kind of where we would tell like kind of a brief history of a game that we really like and kind of like our personal connection to it, like what makes it special. So Tyler may or may not be doing a Euro Truck Simulator video. Needless to say, I'm stupidly excited to see what he's going to be doing for that. But let me know what you guys thought about this. You know the drill. Like, subscribe. Any comments, critiques? I want to hear it. So yeah, comment down below. I've been Jared. You guys have been wonderful. Till next time. I know this is during the credits roll, but yeah, I didn't even address playing Project M. Yeah, I'm probably going to wind up doing a second video talking strictly about the community, kind of a little bit less personal, but kind of just talking about how fucking wild the Smash community is. Yeah, so now I'm out. See you guys.